Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today we're gonna do some discussion on several places to do a 3-month internship in an international company with 7 branches worldwide. The 7 cities that have been listed are Cairo, Egypt, Helsinki, Finland, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Nairobi, Kenya, Doha, Qatar, Melbourne, Australia, and Taipei, Taiwan. And we will be given an allowance of 1,000 ringgit per month and a free hostel facility. Before we start our discussion, I think we should introduce ourselves first. So I am Muhammad Al-Amin bin Jas, a student of Mechanical Engineering in UTM with metric number of A19EM0526. I would like to give a chance to the others to introduce themselves first, starting with FIRDAUS.
Okay, hi. Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad FIRDAUS bin MAHDAL. I'm a mechanical engineering student in UTM, and my metric number is A19EM0520. Next, I would like to give to Muzammil to introduce himself.
All right. Hi, my name is Muhammad Muzammil bin NASARUDIN. I'm, you can call me Muzammil, and I'm a student of mechanical engineering. Okay, I would like to pass to the AFIQ ROHAIZAM.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin ROHAIZAM. You can call me Afiq ROHAIZAM. Matrix number A19EM0237. I'm from Faculty of Mechanical Engineering.
Hello, first of all, a very good day. My name is Muhammad Afiq Irfan. You can call me Afiq. I am from Mechanical Engineering and my matrix number is A19EM0238.
Okay, everyone has introduced themselves. So to start our discussion today, I would like to ask Firdaus Madal to give his opinion on this topic.
Okay, regarding to this topic, I'm going to explain or share some information regarding to the Cairo city, which is located at Egypt. The aspect that I would like to highlight is in terms of safety, cost of living, food, and also language that being used in that city. Okay, for safety, Cairo has been ranked as the 57 out of 60 major urban center assessed by the Economist Intelligence Unit for its 2021 Safe City Index. And it showed that Cairo was ranked below average in all categories, such as in terms of health, infrastructure, and environmental. Uh, Based on the research that I did, Cairo is almost always ranked at the bottom due to its performance, where their ranking keep falling from year to year. For example, Cairo was ranked as the second last in the environmental category, mainly due to its poor waste management system, a high volume of waste, and also low usage of sustainable energy source. Next, for cost of living, I would say that cost of living in Cairo is much more cheaper than Malaysia because their money currency is lower than us. If we want to compare their money and our money, we can say that one Egypt pound is equal to 0.23 ringgit Malaysia, and has been proven based on the statistical data said that Egypt is 19.7% cheaper than Malaysia. And for example, if we go to the mall and we want to buy a liter of milk in Cairo, if we convert their money into our money, it will just cost us about 4 ringgit and 32 cent. While in Malaysia, for average price 1 liter of milk, it will cost us about 7 ringgit and 11 cent, which it is RM 2 ringgit 79 cent more expensive than price in Cairo. And for the food, as a Muslim, it's very important for us to ensure that the destination that we travel serve halal food. Therefore, in Cairo, we don't have to worry about this anymore because majority of the population in Cairo is a Muslim, and we can see that almost all restaurants in Cairo serve halal food, such as we can visit the Al Bustan Grill restaurant where they serve a variety kind of halal food. And even mosques are easily to find in Cairo, because many of in they have many mosques in most of their areas, such as the Al Azhar Mosque. And the last one is the language that being used in Cairo. Officially, the official language in Cairo being used is Arabic. However, their citizen can speak in English well because Cairo is one of the place for tourism. And if we walk at the side of the road, we can see that the majority of sign road is written in two language, which is Arabic and English. And this is because they want to ease the traveler to travel around their city without getting lost. Okay, that's all for the Cairo city.
Okay, that's a very good point from you, Firdaus. How about Afiq Irfan? What's your point about this topic?
Okay, thank you for your opinion. In my point of view, the most preferred place for internship is Australia because the development of technology in Australia is very impressive. Therefore, it will bring the great opportunity to to gain valuable work experience, especially in engineering industry. As the world most developed country, internship is internship is highly respected position in Australia, meaning that your work will be taken under serious consideration. They also have many amazing projects that can be participate during our internship because Australia is currently focused in their development and technology and also innovation. Therefore, there will be a big opportunity to get involved in their project and get many experience and become an expert. Apart from that, rapid manufacturing in Australia with advanced technology is the great resource to complete our internship. This will allow us to expand the knowledge and become more innovative. We can deal with real work environment and also involved to assist in any operation, for example, in inspection, maintenance, troubleshooting, and so on. We can get exposure with their advanced technology and make a good contribution during our internship. And therefore, I believe that Australia is the most preferred place for internship. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, and next we move to Afiq Rohaizam. What's your point about this topic?
Thank you. For me, I would like to choose Rio, Brazil to do my 3 month internship as the company will provide me allowance about RM 1,000 ringgit per month, which is equivalent to 1,168 Brazilian reals. Based on my findings on Numbeo.com, they said the living cost at Rio, Brazil costs about 2,140 ringgit, which is equivalent to 2,526 Brazilian reals. Yes, I know the cost is double from the amount of allowance provided. This website stated that the cost includes all expenditure such as food, transport, utilities bills, and even rent. But the best part is we don't have to pay for the rent as the company will provide us free hostel. This means we don't have to rent any room to stay during our internship. But the downside for internship in Brazil is English is not popular there. It is said that only 5% of Brazilian can speak English, as most of them prefer to speak other languages such as Spanish, German, and Italian. Then the second reason why I would like to choose Brazil because they have free medical and dental care. From what I have read, the dental the free medical and dental care is universal and free for all Brazilian citizens and even for foreign workers, including us as an intern. Uh, the system is quite similar to to our country Malaysia. Uh, as in Malaysia, they also provide us free medical care, especially for the one who works with the government. The treatment bill is very affordable. Hence, this is all the reason why I would choose Brazil. Thank you.
Okay, that's also a very good from you, Afiq Rohaizam. So how about you, Muzammil? What's your point about this topic?
So first of all, I want to thank to you for giving me a chance to talk, and I'm glad because we as a group can do internship together. So I would like to tell you about my point of view for the Nairobi, Kenya, based on my research. So do you guys know where is Kenya located? Okay,
Uh,
actually Kenya is a country that located at east of Africa, and Nairobi is one of the city there. So what I can say about Nairobi from my reading, the lifestyle is quite interesting because they are known to have a friendly culture. The resident and society there are quite integrated. Hence, if we live there, I believe that positive surrounding can lead high motivation for us to intern. Other than that, English is widely spoken at the city, so it will ease us to communicate with them whenever we want to go, for example, go to the shopping market, travel, and restaurant. So other than that, in terms of currency, Nairobi use Kenyan shilling. So if we convert is if we convert Kenyan shilling to Malaysian ringgit, one Kenyan shilling is equal to 0.037 ringgit Malaysia. So it is lower than Malaysia ringgit. So 1,000 ringgit of allowance we got is equals to, if we convert, is equal to 26,000 Kenyan shilling. So the price of the thing and the price of the thing sell in Nairobi is not much different from Malaysia. For example, the price of five egg age in the market is about 6 ringgit, which not different from the Malaysia. So I believe if we live there, we can do a lot of stuff and no need to worry about the money. Besides, Nairobi has a pleasant weather, not too cold and not too hot. I have read a fact about this city throughout the year. Nairobi doesn't experience any extreme, so I think it is a nice place with nice weather. Therefore, when we intern at Nairobi, I think we can feel the freshness of the weather there. However, there are disadvantages because of the road condition is dangerous. This is because a lot of lorries there, plus the road maintenance is poor. There are also high speed rider on the road that can cause the road accident. From that, what can I say that the safety at this country is unpleasant. Next, even though Kenya have a good weather, but there is a drought occur. So drought is kemarau in bahasa Malaysia. So there will be a shortage in terms of the water supply. So it can be said that the Nairobi is not a good place to do internship. So that's all from me.
okay, thank you, Muzammil. So I think it's time for me to give my opinion. In my opinion, before we choose any place for our internship, I think we should consider a lot of factors. One of the main factors that we should prioritize is the safety factor. Is it the place that we want to go is safe enough? Is safe enough for us to live there? Is it the crime rate of that particular city or country that we want to go is high? Is it low? Hence, based on that 7 lists of cities that have been given, I think I would prefer Doha, Qatar as the place for our internship. To support my point here, according to Numbio's Crime Index by City in 2022, which is this year, Doha is ranked as the second safest city globally, where the score is 86.17% in safety index and 13.83% in crime index. The percentage of crime index can be considered low, and this proves that the crime cases are rarely to happen in Doha, Qatar. Other than that, from what I've read from the internet, Qatar also ranked as the safest country in the world this year. Therefore, when applying for internship in Doha, we are supposedly not to worry much about our safety there, but we still need to take care of ourselves. In terms of language, the second most used language in Qatar is English. Therefore, it should not a problem for us to communicate there. Moreover, for the cost of living there, I think there is not much difference when we compare the amount of currency for Qatar and Malaysia. Therefore, I think the cost of living in Qatar is almost similar to the cost of living in Malaysia. The amount of allowance given to us should be enough for us to survive living there. Even though we should expect some of the groceries in Qatar are quite expensive compared to Malaysia. Oh, so I would like to give a chance to anyone to give more opinion regarding to this topic.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, Muzammil, go on.
oh, okay. So I want to add some point about the Brazil as the AFIQ ROHAIZAM said before. So uh, De Janeiro, Brazil is a country where it is one most of the visited city due to its beautifulness landscape and a lot of carnival helps there. So such as samba. So however, due to crime rate, I think it is not preferred to do internship there. Because for me, safety is the number one factor to be considered. How about others?
Okay. Before we forget, we have another country to be explained. Okay, for my opinion, I think Helsinki, Finland has the chance to be added in the list of the most preferred country to be for us to do our internship. Okay, for Helsinki, Finland, uh, again, I will explain about the same factor. In terms of safety, Finland is statistically the least dangerous place on Earth based on the World Economic Forum data on crime rate and also terrorism. And it also was ranked as the first for their reliable police services. Therefore, in Finland, it has minimal risk of pickpocketing and petty crime, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. While the cost of living in Helsinki uh, is quite expensive and much higher compared to Malaysia due to their money currency, where €1 is equal to 4 ringgit and 64 cent. And based on the statistic data, it said that Finland is 49.5% is much more expensive compared to Malaysia. And to give an example, we can go to the mall again, but this time we buy a new thing. This time is 1 kg of rice. For Malaysia, it will cost us about 6 ringgit and 77 cent. But in Helsinki, it will cost us about, if we convert their money into our money, it will cost us about 9 ringgit and 98 cent, which the difference is about 3 ringgit and 21 cent, much more expensive than Malaysia price. For the food, it is quite difficult for us to find a restaurant that serve halal food in Helsinki, because Helsinki is home to a small minority of Muslim. However, I think with the help of advanced technology nowadays, it getting much easier for us to find restaurant that serve halal food. Or for the worst case, we can find the halal food restaurant. We can just go to the restaurant that serve vegan food. For example, like the new bamboo center located at the Helsinki. And lastly, for the language that used in Helsinki is mainly Finnish and Swedish. However, most Finns there can speak English very well. This is because in 2021, Johanna Virtanian, which is the mayor of Helsinki, has proposed and declaring that Helsinki now become an English-speaking city. So I think Helsinki is a great place for us to do our internship. Okay, now I'll pass to Al-Amin.
Okay, thank you, Firdaus. How about you, Afiq Irfan? Do you have any point to
Okay,
add?
okay. I would like to talk about Taipei in Taiwan. In my opinion, Taipei also can be categorized as the most preferred place for internship. This is because Taiwan has a good review for their work culture and work-life balance. For your information, the average amount of working hour per year in Taiwan is 2,000 hours. This figure this figure includes regular full-time work and also paid overtime across all positions. Based on based on this statistic, it shows that Taiwan has good time management in their workplace compared to other countries. During internship, work-life balance is very important to increase our productivity and efficiency because overworking can lead to stress. Okay, apart from that, workplace in Taiwan is more formal and disciplined. They treat one another with respect, trust, and integrity by providing support and avoid blame for a mistake. Uh, in it is common for the worker, including intern, to spend time together after work in order to build a good working relationship. Okay, this positive workplace culture can improve teamwork, job satisfaction, and also important and also work performance. This is very important during our internship because we need a guidance to do the job and keep practicing to become an expert. Therefore, I believe that Taiwan can be categorized as one of the most preferred place for internship. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Afiq Irfan. So based on the points that have been discussed, I have ranked the country with the least preferred city is Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, followed with Nairobi, Kenya. Next, number 5 is Cairo, Egypt. Number 4 is Taipei, Taiwan. Number 3 is Helsinki, Finland. Number 2 is Melbourne, Australia. And the most preferred country is Doha, Qatar. The reason why I put Rio de Janeiro, Brazil as the least preferred city because my main point when I choose Doha, Qatar as the place for our internship is the safety factor of that place. Therefore, for me, the Rio de Janeiro, Brazil is the least preferable city compared to the others. This is because according to the current Nambio Safety Index, Rio de Janeiro has score of 22.13, ranking it at number 454 out of 461 globally for safety. This data shows us that Rio de Janeiro is not completely safe city for us to go for our internship. The crime rate of Rio de Janeiro is quite high, and that is why it was ranked high in the global safety. If the place is dangerous or not completely safe for us, we will not comfortable doing our internship since we are much worry about our safety there. How about you guys? Do you guys agree with the rank that have been listed? How about you, Firdaus?
Okay, thank you, Alamin. For me, I totally agree with you. I agree that to put Brazil as the least preferred for us to do internship because probably the number just won't make us realize how serious this matter about the safety factor in Brazil. Okay, I will give for example, the crime rate in Brazil is high, which is they have a high pocket risk, especially it occur on beaches and crowded places. And its murder rate is 4 times more than US. And a high number of rapes and robberies often occur. Uh, and most violent cases in Rio are associated with gangs and the dispute for drug selling point, so there will be a risk of getting shot by a random stray bullet. Uh, on top of that, like Afiq Rohaizam said, only a few of them can speak in English. So in term of we want to do our internship at Brazil, it is very important for us to communicate with our supervisor and our other workers. Otherwise, it can lead to incident occur at our workplace. So it is a good thing that we put Brazil as the least preferred place for our internship. How about others? Do you have anything to add on?
Okay, I agree to put Finland as the top three most preferred country for internship because the cost living in Finland is reasonable and affordable. During internship, money is a real issue that we have to consider. We need to manage our financial properly because the living cost is not same with our own country. With lower cost living in Finland, we are able to cover all basic like gas, groceries, utilities, and also healthcare. Okay, apart from that, I also agree to put Kenya at the sixth place for internship because of limited power and water supply. For your information, Kenya has water and power crisis in 2022. This resource is this water resource and electricity is very important in our daily life to ensure our productivity and efficiency. During internship, access of water, electricity, and telecommunication is very essential. Therefore, I agree with the decision to put Kenya at the second last place for internship. Okay, that's all from me.
Sorry for interrupting. I think I also agree with Afi Irfan for Finland to be put as top three. From what I know, Finland is ranked to be the happiest country for 5 years running. This shows that this country mostly is stress-free. From my finding also, they they tends to practice to appreciate work-life balance and time with family and friends. Work balance is meant by supported by long holidays and reasonable working hours. Finland also has free education to all, not only for primary and secondary student, but also including university. Free This mean the free tuition fees for bachelor's graduate is quite amazing for me lah. The salaries rate in Finland also high. So I think Finland is quite amazing for me. What about you, Muzamil?
Okay, for me, I agree with rank of the city. So the least preferred is De Janeiro, Brazil, because of the high crime rate, and Doha is most preferred, uh, where uh, where the city is first safest country globally now. So that's all from.
Okay, thank you everyone. So, in conclusion, I think we all agree that Doha is the most preferred city due to its safety. Language is not a problem for us since their secondary language is English, and the cost of living is reasonable. And I think we also agree to put Rio de Janeiro as the least preferred city due to its high crime index. And that's all from us. Thank you very much.